Antarctica is the Earth's southernmost continent. It's contained the geography's South Pole and is situated in the Antarctic region of the southern hemisphere, almost entirely south of the Antarctic Circle, surrounded by the Southern Ocean. Fortunately for polar enthusiasts, there are no cities on the Antarctica continent, only stations and the ice covered by 98%. Most commonly spoken language of Antarctica is Russian. Antarctica has no permanent resident. At least 11 children have been born in there. The first was Emilio Marcos, who was born in 1978. Antarctica is known for being highest, driest, coldest, and windiest continent on Earth. It has 6 months of daylight in summer and 6 months darkness in winter. The seasons are caused by tilt axis in relation to the sun. The direction of the tilt never changes, but the Earth orbits the sun. Different part of the planet is exposed to direct sunlight. There are 4 months in which the sun never sets, from the latter part of October through the latter part of February. The sun stays above the horizon, giving each 24 hours of sunlight. During the summer, the sky is never dark. Around the summer solstice weather condition, permitting the sun visible 24 hours a day. In aurora, polar auroras or aurora, sometimes referred to as polar lights. Aurora polaris, northern lights or southern light, aurora australis, is natural light display in Earth's sky, predominantly seen high latitude regions around Arctic and Antarctic. The hottest month in January, the temperature reached -14, and coldest month in September, the temperature reached 81. By Microsoft technology, when weather conditions are favorable during summer months, snow plasmas contribute to climate change because of the red raspberry coloring. The snow reflected less sunlight and melt faster. The color is not white, instead black. Landscape is vibrant slashes of red, stripes, pink and yellow, vast stretches of green and browns. Scientists found the deepest land on Earth hiding beneath Antarctica ice. A new map of the mountain valley and canyon hidden under Antarctica ice. It has revealed the deepest land on Earth and will be help forecast future ice loss. The frozen southern continent can look pretty flat and featureless from above. As the animal life is dependent on the sea and they are mainly warm-blooded, they tend to be pretty large as survival technique against the extreme and relentless cold. The Antarctica can support such as abundance of large animals is a result of productivity of the southern polar sea. There are around 235 animal species. Earth's coldest driest may not be very hospitable to human life. You will find killer whales, seabirds, and king penguin, elephant seals, and leopard seals. Antarctica has more fresh water than any other places on the Earth. Ice caps contain 91% of all ice in the world, and 81% of fresh water occur in the firm ice. Scientists like to compare Antarctica to the cold and the drier desert to the Mars. Scientists say they have discovered compelling evidence that diamonds exist in the ice mountain of Antarctica. The researchers have identified a type of rock in the permanently frozen region that precious stones and minerals, not only gold and diamond, but also coal, nickels, platinum, copper, and many more. By examining plant leaf was remnant is a sediment core sample taken from beneath the Ross ice shelf. Researchers found summer temperature along Antarctica coast between 15 and 20 million years ago were 20 degrees warmer than today, with a temperature already as high as 85. There are two active volcanoes in Antarctica, Mount Everest and Deception Island. If the ice sheet were completely melt, a process that could take as 500 years. However, all the ice is not going to melt. The Antarctica ice cap, where most of the ice exists, has survived much warmer times. The concern is that portion of the Greenland and West Antarctica ice cap may disappear. Researchers at Scienist found the weird things is a bloodfall, is a bright red waterfall oozing from Antarctica ice. It's nearly 5 stories high in McMurdo Valley region. When a volcano eruption in Antarctica, more likely is generation of large quantities of meltwater during subglacial eruption that might lubricate West Antarctica ice streams. The eruption of even a single volcano situated strategically close of any Antarctica's ice stream can cause significant amount of ice to be swept into the sea. There are 70 permanent research stations in Antarctica scattered across the continent, which represent 29 countries, but no country owns it.